Russia World Cup insurance premiums rise on risk of terrorism hooliganism. The risk of terror attack and damage from hooligans has pushed up premiums for businesses and players buying insurance for the Soccer World Cup in Russia compared to the previous event in Brazil, brokers and insurers say. The insured value of the event is over $10 billion, they estimate. Premium against terror attack the around 10% higher than the last World Cup in 2014 or previous World Cups. Stadium owner, ticketing agent, catering companies, and players are among those insuring against risks that also include cancellation, kidnap, cyber attack, and personal injury. Insurers were encouraged by Russia's trouble-free Winter Olympics in 2014 in Sochi, but the country is embroiled in conflicts that have increased the risk of an attack. The biggest concern are terror risks, war risks, the event not happening or a match being moved from one stadium to another. This one is more likely, said insurance broker Integro's head of sporting event, contingency and risk management James Davis. He said that premium is hardening slightly. Russia has backed Syrian President Bashar al-Assad with effort which has injured rebel groups such as Islamic State and has also found internal wars with separatists in the mainly Muslim Republic of Chechnya. Two other insurers told Reuters that premium had risen. Ben Lockwood is terrorism underwriter at Lloyd's of London in Insurer Aegis, London, which has provided cover for the tournament stadium along with other Lloyd's underwriters such as Beazley. The perceived terrorism risk in Russia is considerably higher than Brazil, he said. I would estimate this balances out at the Russia World Cup premium being about 10% higher than Brazil. Michael Furtjäger, head of Entertainment International at Allianz, also said premiums for policies covering hooliganism and terror attacks were probably higher than for some previous World Cup. The success of the Sochi Olympic and strong competition among insurers had kept the rise in premium lower than it might have otherwise been, they say. Active shooter policies. Insurer Beazley estimates that the event is insured for more than $10 billion across organizations including stadium, hospitality firm, TV companies, and the club. The 12 stadiums from Yekaterinburg in the east of St. Petersburg in the north, Kaliningrad in the west, and Sochi in the south are insured for physical damage to a sum of around $1 billion. A further $250 million is for terrorism liability and $100 million is for active shooter policies. Demand for active shooter policies, which include attack using vehicles or knives, has risen compared with Brazil, said Chris Parker, head of political violence, terrorism and kidnap and ransom underwriting at Beazley. Lockwood said insurance premiums against terror attacks were less than 0.5% of the sum insured, cheaper than for Sochi. That means for every $1 million or cover, policyholder would be paying $5,000 in premium. President Vladimir Putin's government is set to deploy thousands of security personnel to protect the stadium in a ring of steel, so Lockwood said any attack could focus on easier-to-reach targets. For the reason, Lockwood said Aegis was not underwriting cover for airports, railway stations, or the underground network. The risk to critical infrastructure is perceived to have increased in the last few years, said Duncan Fraser, senior partner at broker GLT Sport Media and Entertainment. When you place your policy 2 or 3 years before, it's a different risk profile than it is now. I think if you are looking at it now, there is a perceived increased risk. Fraser said, they will be paying for higher pricing in my mind. Beazley estimated that the hospitality industry was insured for $500 million against the risk of event cancellation, with a further $150 million of insurance linked to World Cup-related sales promotion. Ticketing agencies may have insured against a cyber breach, and clubs will likely have broke cover in case of injury and loss of player income. Thank you.